He's one of the younger musicians, and I'm touching more on the scene of the Mexican regional music. And honestly, bro, like you're from Des Plaines, so Brandon Mora, right?
Yeah. My name is Brandon. I'm originated from Chicago, from like the north side by like Loyola. I don't know if you know where Loyola University
Sheridan,
is.
right? Sheridan.
Yeah, by there.
Oh shoot.
And then we moved to Des Plaines when I was like in 8th grade or so. So I just pretty much have lived over there for a couple of years.
So you're from like the north side then, huh?
Yeah.
Where'd you grow up? What elementary?
I went to Haddon C. Pierce. I don't know if you know. You know where Sen High School is?
Bro, I went there first grade. Pierce,
Yeah?
it's
You did?
by Clark.
Yeah, I went there.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
it's there's like an old section, a new section. I know where it is by by Bryn Mawr.
Yeah,
Kinda,
right there.
I went to first grade, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So I went to Walker my first couple years, and then I went to Shoot and then ETHS Evanston. Yeah.
Okay, damn.
But
That's dope.
damn, bro. Okay, that's plans. All right. So I was looking at your page because you messaged me, and I'm gonna touch around topics a little bit everywhere. One, it interests me because, dude, the youth, like the new generation's taking off.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you the first thing on top of my mind right now is TikTok audio. You know, everyone's trying to just get that TikTok song trending.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? And also too, if you agree or disagree on it, are you aiming for that too, just to make that like one TikTok to blow up?
I feel like personally me, I'm not. I feel like I like making content for everybody. So as much as I make like romantic songs, I can make songs about like people's life. I would also like to make a song about that people could like post TikToks about. So I'm not like more like focused on that, but I could say that I do at some point want to make a song for those audiences, so people can make TikToks with that song. Because I feel like with every social media, it will come to an end, and I don't want to focus on just like TikTok, and then TikTok like maybe one day it might like end, and if it ends, I will either like keep my audience or I won't. So I'm like in the middle in that subject.
True.
Yeah.
Also, too, how long have you been making music?
Making my own music probably since I was like in freshman year of high school. I've like written my own music.
Right.
Yeah. Playing music since I was like in 7th, 8th grade.
Dude,
Yeah.
so you write your own lyrics then?
Right. Yeah.
Your own instrument and your own lyrics?
Yeah.
Dude, how do you get the creativity, and also too, how do you how do you maintain that thought process over the years of like writing down and feeling your thoughts?
Yeah. So creativity, I feel like it comes from like it comes from 3 different things. 1 from like my own experiences, 2 from like things that I've heard, and then 3 from things that I've seen other people experience. So I feel like in some of my songs, I combine those things. I combine things that are like popular,
Okay.
that other people sing about. I combine like other people's history, and I also put in my own thoughts, my own ideas. So it's a little bit of like those 3 things that I put,
Right.
and that I pretty much use to help me create songs.
But what do you aim for though? Like sad, more romantic, belicon? Like what? Like you trying to shoot up the block or what?
Nah. it really depends. Honestly, it really depends. I feel like in my high school years, I have written a lot of like sad music.
Right.
But then after, I've written a lot of like corridos. And I feel like it just depends like what type of music I usually listen to. Like if I listen to more like romantic, then I will make a romantic song.
Okay.
If I listen to more corridos, then I pretty much use that to help me create corridos. So it depends where I'm at in my life, and also what type of music I listen to at that moment.
What's trending right now is like the terms belicon, right? Like narco corridos, right?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it también? But you know how like it just promotes violence, but it's also telling a story as well, right?
Yeah.
So since like we're in the same youth in that journey, how we see the Edgars or whatever, do you really think like the narco corridos, they're promoting like a lot of violence? Like, yo, like we gotta chill on it, or do you just think like everyone should do their own thing and it's just music?
I feel like reggaeton music is worse because they talk about like women, or they talk about sexual things, or they talk about many other things that I feel like people a lot of the times focus on corridos and say that they're bad,
Right.
but reggaeton and like trap music is either as bad or worse, you know.
You're right.
But I do love corridos, especially the ones that are like written good and the ones that are produced good, because it's storytelling. So I feel like, me personally, I don't like to read books, but I love to listen to music because it tells a story.
I like that. Good thing I don't listen to reggaeton, bro. We don't sexualize women over here in this podcast. My boys, we don't sexualize shit. No, okay. But no. But like, I'm still touched on that and like composing your music. So how many music? Because I know you guys do covers too as well, right?
We do, yeah.
How many songs do you have that you've written by yourself? Like just you, like you just put it out already?
A lot, bro. I probably have like over 50 songs, like in my notes that I've either like started, have left like in the middle and have not finished, or songs that I have finished fully, I just haven't recorded, or there's also songs that like I have recorded too. So I honestly have a lot that I have recorded and that I still want to record. At the moment, I do have like an album of like 6-7 romantic songs that are all like written by me. That I'm just waiting to release.
Right.
I do have 2 songs on Spotify that are written by me too, and then the one that's coming up soon that we just made the music video for. So for people to wait on it. And then I've just been writing more. So once I release those songs, I'll record more, and I'll just slowly start releasing the ones that I've written.
Dude, that's dope. What's your favorite phrase then? What's your favorite song or a lyric that you wrote that's always in the back of your head that you're like, damn, I really wrote that and it inspires me?
Me?
Yours,
that I've written?
Of yours, yeah. And what's the song called too as well?
It does not have a name yet.
Okay.
It's one of those songs that we just recorded the video for. But it says let me remember. Can I search up the
go ahead. No, yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
my bad.
Take your time. No, bro, you're good.
This song that I recently had written, the one that we recorded.
Right.
Like I told you, I pretty much combine my own thoughts, my own experiences, and then other people's thoughts too, and like what's popular too. So in this song, I said, si ahora tenemos es porque la vida le echamos ganas, meaning that like if we have what we have right now is because during my life I've like kept on going no matter what, you know.
Right.
And I feel like slowly people will see like the progress.
Right.
And I don't want people to be like, oh, like this kid just like overnight just like blew up or something like that. Like no, there's like a story behind everything. There's experiences. There's been hard moments. So if I have what I have right now, it's because I have like worked for it. Yeah.
That's a raw ass bar, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's a raw ass line. And no, good stuff. So who inspires you then? Like with the new generation of musicians, like who's the one that you look up to?
Right now, I'd say Peso Pluma and his cousin Tito WP.
Yeah.
I honestly like how they both write music and how they both produce their music, and I feel like if there's something special about them is that they're not scared to like combine different things that have never been heard before. So like with Peso Pluma, he added a trombone.
Yep.
Which I feel like many people don't know, but other artists have added trombone before him. So he wasn't like the first one. But he has made a change in the like the regional Mexican music, and he has made the trombone popular.
Right.
So he was not scared to put that instrument in. And then also for like I don't know if you like listen to specific like instruments when it comes to songs.
Yeah.
But with Tito WP, I feel like in his songs he combines accordion, guitar, trombone all together at the same time. And I feel like when I first listened to like his first song, I feel like it really sounded sloppy, like how all these instruments he put together at the same time.
Yep.
But I honestly like how throughout like his experience in recording music, he has been able to like know how to combine those and make them sound good, and also add sound effects too. So yeah, those two artists have really been a influence to me and the music that I make too.
I like how you pointed that out. You know why? Because when I looked at your page, I looked at multiple midgets' page. Your music videos are a little bit different. I don't know if it's because the color grading, but it's different. It catches my attention. Like you just said, like Tito and Peso Pluma.
Yeah.
To make it and blow up, because there's a lot of talented musicians in Chicago, every age. Do you think you need charisma, personality, also be a lyrical genius all at once? Or like, what do you need to have to actually make it to that next level? Because Tito's talented, but Peso Pluma's charisma and his different voice blew him up, you know?
Yeah.
So like, what's your thoughts on that?
I feel like you have to have a little balance of everything together. And I feel like you really have to like be open to your audience and not just be a good artist and make good music, but also connect with your people and also make music that other people could connect to. And I feel like that's something that like Peso Pluma has been able to do with the way he writes music, with the way he produces his music. A lot of like people and a lot of musicians connect with him. So I feel like you really need all those things and more than anything, just like to believe in yourself, because there's gonna be a lot of people that like bring you down, or there's gonna be a lot of people that close doors for you or don't believe in you. But just like Peso Pluma, like he made it from zero. You know, he was just a little kid, making music, writing music, recording music, and he believed in himself. He had a team which also helped him. So you also have to believe in yourself before anybody else does. You know,
those are facts too as well. Pero when you're making these music, or maybe let me retouch on this. In the music industry, since I work with like La Reserva right now in Chicago, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you know the boys?
Yeah.
They're funny as hell. What's it called? When you're in the music industry and the outside, for me, I'm just like, there's a lot of vices, distractions, right? It could be drug, it could be women, it could be staying out, like it could be anything, right? What do you think is the number one thing for, I guess, like for our youth, for our generation, that's a vice that you're just like, dang, that's the reason why you're not making it, and that's the reason why you're not hitting?
Yeah. I feel like there's a couple. There is the sense of like of course being exposed to drugs.
Yeah.
I feel like as a musician, I see that pretty much every weekend. You know.
Yeah.
And it sucks that many people are like stuck on drugs.
Yeah.
And are affected on that.
Right.
And I feel like as musicians, seeing that it's so easy for you to like get hooked up on that, or like try it once and then love it and then start doing it. Or also drinking too. I feel like many musicians are exposed to drinking pretty much every weekend. You know, there's not a weekend where you don't get offered a beer.
Oh yeah.
or something. You know,
we don't take it, of course, right?
Yeah. And especially if like you play in parties, like that's the type of like like people that you have around. So of course you're gonna like be exposed to that. And I also feel like females too have a lot of to like impact. A lot of musicians can be like distracted when it comes to females, because I feel like it's not a lie that as a musician you are exposed to females too, but a lot of guys are not like smart enough to like put a stop to it, or to focus on the music and not focus on them. So I feel like it's a little bit of everything, and it is a like high risk that you play as a musician, that being exposed to all those things, that you don't get like hooked up to one of them.
Speaking on the vices, and I'm going to speak on my act because I'm a psychologist. Besides this, so I already know, like in my first like 18 to 20, I did a lot of cocaine, right, bro? Like for real, I used probably a lot of shit. But and that's why I'm asking you, because I want to be vulnerable, so you too.
Yeah.
When you started doing this, as a musician and music-wise, playing in backyards and parties, private parties, what was a vice for you that you took notice? You're like, damn, I gotta chill out on that, you know?
Yeah. I feel like the drinking, bro. I feel like every weekend you're playing at a party, you know?
Yeah.
At a party, and what do you see in the party? People drinking.
Yeah.
And
a lot of food.
definitely food. But like people will offer you to drink, and shots too. And I feel like a lot of clients take it the bad way if you like say no to them. That they think that like either you're cocky and you don't want to like be involved in their party, or like you just saying no. And a lot of people take no as like a disrespect, you know.
Yeah.
So I feel like the drinking, but after some time, I like did think about it, and I'm not gonna let like drinking affect my career. You know, it's either I'm responsible with the drinking, or I let it affect my career and my music is over. You know, so I put my music on top, and even if it was hard, I knew that I shouldn't be doing that. You know, and also because I feel like if me or any other musician gets hooked up on the drinking part,
Mm-hmm.
you do drive late at night, you know, so you are at risk at like getting a car crash or your life ending or other people's life ending. So
True.
by driving late, so imagine if you drink and then still play that risk, you're now at like risk that you can get arrested for DUI and then stop playing too.
True.
So like there's many things that I feel like I'd rather choose my music and my career than to get hooked up on bad habits.
No, that's a smart response too, as well. Because like, even for being 21 years old, you're at least disciplined enough to recognize, and a lot of people don't
Yeah.
recognize that, right? That's why we gotta buy a Tesla so we can drink and drive. Nah. But I just recently saw too that you took a photo with J.O.P. and Huelito.
We did, yeah.
What's the relationship on that? And is that just like, oh, you just flicked up with them and just chopped it up, like just easy peasy? Or was it like, oh, you guys were already like mutual friends and you're like, oh shit, like what's up, boys?
Nah, bro, it was just random. It was just random. We went to downtown.
Oh, in Chicago.
Yeah, in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, in Chicago, and then we just saw him like outside the hotel. And I talked to one of his friends whose name is Wax, or at least that's what they call him, Wax.
Okay.
And then another guy, his name was or what they call him is Toro, I believe.
Toro, yeah.
So I recognized them, and then I asked them if like they were gonna stay there. He told me yeah. So pretty much I just waited until they got back, and then just took a picture.
Just flicked
Yeah.
up. You know, that's
Well,
dope.
other than that, I didn't want to wait for them because I didn't want to like take a picture, but also like make connections and see if at least I could send somebody my music, you know, so they could listen to me.
Did you shoot your shot on it or not?
Yeah. I got one of their phone numbers. I sent them my music. I'm just waiting on the response.
I'm asking that just because I remember it right now. Rambo did the same thing with Tito WP.
Yeah, I've seen that podcast. I've seen that episode, bro.
He said that shit was ass. No, I'm kidding. I'm just fucking with you. I don't know. They just didn't end up working. But no, dude, you gotta shoot your shot with those stuff. Like that. Dang. Okay, so with you then, you're born here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but you sing just strictly Spanish,
Yeah,
or do you do dingo
Yes.
with the English too?
I have done one romantic song that's half Spanish and half English.
Okay.
And the reason behind that is because like I said, it depends on where I am in my life and also what type of music I listen to. Back then when I made that song, I listened to a lot of Frank Sinatra. So
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
So I pretty much based like that song on his type of music,
Yeah.
and I pretty much use his type of language on one of the songs that I wrote. So
shoot.
so half of that song is in English and then the other half is in Spanish.
So do you ever get like I'm not sure how good your Spanish is, but from someone that's native and hearing your music, like the older heads, do they criticize your music based on how you say certain Spanish words or certain phrases in your music?
No, I feel like my Spanish is pretty good, so I know how to like pronounce things.
Right.
Well, what like a lot of people do like judging, especially like the older people,
Yeah.
is like either the type of music I write, the type of music I record, or the type of music I sing. Cause you know how the music is evolving, bro. So
yeah.
what people listen to back then isn't the same thing they listen to now,
Right.
especially with the words they use, the lyrics, or even the instruments. So a lot of people like are not open minded when it comes to those things, or think that like that how you say things now is a bad way, or how music is produced now is a bad way, and it should be like more like back then. When I feel like it's just evolving, you know.
100%. That's actually a good topic then. So, Dan, I didn't know. Well, you do have to do a bit of everything, just like Peso Pluma. He raps, sings, everything too. So reggaeton he's done.
He does, yeah.
But dude, that's interesting then. So like, what do you think about like Chicago, dude? I said this all the time. There's a lot of talent, bro. Like you're talented. Like I said, I know these grupos that I'm meeting, Vanguardia, todos estos. Why do you think that Chicago is not up there in the map like LA and California? Why? What's wrong with us?
I was waiting for you to like ask me this question.
Yeah.
But
Ask me, motherfucker.
yeah. No. But I feel because I feel like there's a lot of hate between musicians or in the music industry
In Chicago.
in Chicago, bro.
Okay.
And I feel like there's either a lot of people that don't help you that see that you're starting and they don't like help you,
Right.
or there's people that like have their like own circle of people and they don't want to like bring you in there, or there's people that like see you doing good and maybe at times like better than them and they start hating for that, you know. So I feel like that there's a lot of hate in Chicago, and instead of like helping people out, they just like exclude them, you know.
So like there's a lot of envidia you see in the music industry.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of help. There's a lot of good people too. A lot of my like fellow musician friends are like good people and stuff like that. They do help me, but there's a little bit of everything here. So I feel like that's one of the main reasons why Chicago is not as up there as like LA or California or like other states here.
What do you think that we can do to improve that then?
I feel like giving opportunities to like new groups or new artists. I feel like here in Chicago, there's been many events where it's just the same groups over and over and over again. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that because I feel like people will pay to see those groups, so those businesses will be making money. But I do think that they should at least like add one new group to like help them. Like as long as they know that new group like plays good, that they have potential.
Right.
I feel like they should be given the opportunity to play at that event and to be exposed to those type of people.
Do you think there's corruption though? Like, have you seen there's like a little corruption in there that people either pay extra or there's just favoritism?
I feel like there's more favoritism, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I just said, like, there's people make their own circles.
Yep.
And if you're not in that circle, or if you don't like network also with people, then they won't give you that opportunity. But I also feel like a lot of times that circle is like pretty closed to like special people. Because also either one, they don't like to, or they don't want to help other starting musicians, or also because as a musician you do have to go out there and like network and get to know those people and like kind of not become friends, but like get to know them so they know you, and then you know you can get invited to those type of
recommended and put your stuff out there. Okay. And then dude, there's like a lot of questions I want to ask. In the music that I'm listening to now, just because I see that you have this on, like the red, mine just fell off like a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah.
My mom gave me one. Pero the religion is very heavily, what's the right word? They're putting religion a lot in the narco corridos now, right? A lot of santeria and stuff. A lot of, santeria, right? Los collares that they're saying. What is your thoughts behind that? Is it just music, they're just singing it, or is it because it's they want to promote something else?
I honestly saw a podcast not too long ago of El Padrinito Toys, who's the one who partially wrote the song Los Collares.
Yep.
He basically said how he likes to add his religion into music because that's what he stands for. But a lot of people see his religion as like a trend. So a lot of people like want to either be in that religion or talk about that religion, but only as like a trend. And he said that that's kind of like disrespectful because his intentions were not like to put his religion out there and that people just want to be like him just because it's trending. The song is trending, you know.
Right.
He wants to like put his religion out there, but for people to like learn about it, for people who like want to learn, who want to believe in those things, who to like actually give it the opportunity. So I think about it the same way. I feel like a lot of people could see Santeria or like other religions as like a trend if it's like written in these type of songs.
Right.
But I feel like that's the wrong way of seeing things. And also I feel like as a musician, even if you like write some type of songs or sing some type of songs, that does not represent you, you know. So like me, I believe I'm Catholic, so I believe in the Catholic religion, and just because I sing corridos or I make music videos with like the corridos songs does not mean that like
You
that's
practice
me
it.
or anything like that, you know. So I feel like that also adds on to your question, and also what El Padrinito Toy said in his podcast too.
Dang, okay. I asked this too to everyone because I just feel like it trends a lot on TikTok, but also too curious. You get invited to private parties, and sometimes you don't even have the chance to ask for details, right? You get paid, and that's it.
Yeah.
Have you been offered yet to go to like someone, let's just say, that has power to tocar, and how does that work if you have?
I feel like I have in my group right now, and then the group that I have in the past have, but I feel like we at times don't know who the person we're playing for is, you know. So as long as they pay for it and they send the deposit, we make the contract, they send the address, we will show up, we will play.
Yeah.
But not until we are there, we're like able to see like, oh shit, like this person is in this business, or this person like has guns and has drugs all over his house, you know, like we can see when a person is into that shit. But as long as they pay us, we'll play. Yeah.
Okay, I just asked that because I just feel like it's just, I don't know, like a hot topic everyone wants to know and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like it's more in Mexico though.
Have you played in Mexico yet?
I would like to, but I haven't yet.
I've heard a lot of hot takes over there in Mexico where you have to be very careful, like if you sing a song you're not supposed to.
What songs? Yeah.
And stuff like that. So when you're writing these songs, you don't put any of those, narco involvement. Is it just like I know you said like you put more what you feel in that moment, but if someone were to pay you, hey, sing this, would you risk it for it if they paid up front, or would you just, not get yourself involved?
As a writer, I feel like I would, bro. I feel like if they pay, I will do my job because they are paying for a service, so they are paying for me to do my job.
Right.
And if I'm good at that, and if they trust me, then I will do it for them. But again, that comes down to like I don't what I write or what I sing does not represent me. I like that a lot. I just do my job. Yeah.
I like how you say that. It doesn't represent me, like the thing you sing. I like that a lot. Especially at your age, I really like that a lot. And when you're having your group, because there's two other people, right?
Two other people, yeah.
Which is, I saw...
Angel and Brian.
Okay, and what do they play?
Angel plays at a quinto, so basically a 12-string guitar.
Yeah.
Brian plays the bass.
How important is to have that chemistry in the band? Or how do you pick the people you need to pick to actually make it to the next level? Because I see people exit and then fight over money and stuff. So how does that work? Because I saw JOP podcast and he was in 3 different grupos, and then only like a couple just stayed loyal and boom, they're JOP first time.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty hard to find the one.
Yeah.
You know? I think that it doesn't really matter like if you know the person, how long you know the person, or like if you played with them before. In my experience, before at gigs, if I don't have anybody to help me, I like text the musicians that I know, like my friends to help me, or like random people. And there has been times where I played at gigs with like people that I just met right there. But like I see how they play with their videos.
Right.
And there has been times where like we play and we like look at each other and we're surprised because there is chemistry. Like I feel like as a musician, if you know the basic things, if you know your accordes, if you know the escalas, if you know those things, and the other musician does too, it doesn't matter like how long y'all have met, there will be chemistry, you know. And I feel like with the guys I have in my group, it's like that too. Like I met them from like Snapchat, and one of them from a friend who recommended me him. And from the start, like I feel like we had chemistry, but because we all 3 of us have experience with this, so all 3 of us know how to play like our instrument, know it good, are comfortable with like doing different things, or like if like I told one of my guys to like try this out, he will do that, or if he told me to try something on the guitar, I will do that.
Okay.
And then we will like combine everything together, and we will like build that chemistry. But I feel like from the start, we did have that chemistry because we all know our basic things.
Oh shoot. So they've been loyal since day one, right? Then how long have you guys had that grupo?
So actually, my grupo, like the Brandon and Mora
Yeah.
project, was something new probably from like last year, I believe.
Okay.
And I had like two different people that used to help me, but there was this agreement that happened. So pretty much we just split up, and then I found these guys. So I wouldn't say like they've been there since day one, but since day one that I met them, they have been loyal to me.
And when did you know? Because you're 21, right?
Yeah.
When did you know, or who told you that you're like, yo, Brandon, bro, you can sing, bro. Like, take this. Like, what were you doing? Like, singing in the shower, taking that shit and singing? Like,
No, bro. I feel like I started singing in like my high school years,
Uh-huh.
and I started posting videos on Instagram.
Uh-huh.
Now looking back at it, I feel like I did suck at singing, but there was people that were supporting me from back then. Like even if I think I did suck, there was people that were supporting me, and I do appreciate that. But I feel like my family and some like other close friends were the one who kept telling me like, you know what, keep on going, keep on going. And even though I did not sound like great,
Right.
they did keep on pushing me. And then with time your voice adapts, and
Does.
you know how to like be flexible with your voice, and that's what I feel like happened with me. Like I didn't from the start think like, oh shit, like I know how to sing,
Right.
but I did adapt, and slowly I did learn from like people helping me from experiences, and also from like me being scared to like sing at a gig, but doing it either way, just because I knew that I had to cross that line
Yeah.
in order for me to feel comfortable, in order for me to gain experience, and also be better at singing.
Saying like right now, you just said you had to cross that line. So if you were to talk to 14-year-old Brandon, or just to tell someone, like, what is the hardest thing starting as a musician? Like the hardest thing that you can remember, you're like, fuck, bro, like that shit was a hassle, but I figured it out along the way.
I feel like the singing part,
Okay.
the not giving up part, and
Okay.
the being consistent, bro. I feel like when you're young or when you're starting, you want everything quick.
Yeah.
You want to hit right away, or like come up with a song, or like post a video on Instagram and like blow up right away.
Yeah.
When I feel like that is the case for some people, but for others it's not. And it does take a lot of like courage for you to keep motivating yourself, to be consistent, to keep on learning, to not be scared to like sing or play at certain places, not be shy, to just keep on
Growing and
yeah.
progressing. What's the most popular one or your favorite song? Like, what's it called? Your most popular one?
Dos días.
Those Dias?
From Tito.
I saw you brought. Oh, Those Dias?
Dos días.
Bro,
yeah.
I've been jamming that thing, bro. My ex broke up with me, so I've been posting stuff like that. Let's not talk about it though. No, but I saw you brought your guitar too, bro.
We did, bro.
If you want to actually just pop it out and just sing the rola right now,
Oh, yeah, I got you, bro. I
let's
got you.
do it. Yeah, go ahead.
Unos tragos pa' la panza y este periquito la neta nomás no se baja y en atravesado porque no me dices qué pasa. 2 días enojada, 2 días que no me hablas. Otra de tus payasadas, yo aquí con los panas, tú siempre de exagerada. Cuando dices te quiero, mija, nomás no te creo nada. Todo lo que planeabas se nos va a la chingada. Mira quién me convertí. Mis tantas pacas me mama el dinero. Baby, yo te la advertí. Que estando solito yo era un cagadero. No fui yo sino por ti. Que me hice adicto a andar en esta loquera. Guacha lo que conseguí. Un chingo de culos y ni una me llena. Ay, quedó.
Dude, that was lit, bro. Oh, shoot, bro. Damn, how long did it take you to just like play, bro? Like to learn?
A couple of years, bro. A couple of years, yeah. I started playing at church. And there was this guy at church who I asked if he could teach me how to play guitar, and he did for free, which I appreciate that. Yeah, and it took me I think like my whole like middle school year, like 6th, 7th, 8th grade
Right.
to like actually learn guitar good.
Oh, dude, that was dope, bro.
Thank you.
That's actually cool. That's actually dope. Well, Brandon, like I know you said that you're having something coming out, right? Or did it come out already?
No, it's coming out. It's coming out soon.
When and what is it called?
It does not have a name yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still waiting on the video to finish. More like promotion to the song and the video. Yeah, and then I'll create a name. Once like I have everything, I feel like that's typically what I do. Once I have everything ready, I like listen to the song, watch the video, and then like a name just like pops in my head. You know, I use that as like creativity.
Right.
And that's usually like the last thing I do.
Dude, that's dope, bro. How many songs is gonna be on? Is it an album or just a song?
For right now, just a song, bro.
Just a song? Okay.
Yeah.
How long does it typically take you to actually perfect a song for yourself?
To like write a song.
Yeah, like you're like, you know what, I'm comfortable actually, like I'm gonna execute this and invest in it.
It does take sometimes a while, bro. There's times where like if I have like the creativity in that moment, like the imagination, everything's going right for me. I could probably sit down and like write a song in like a few hours, if not like an hour or less. But there has been songs where like I start one year and then I finish it the next year.
Okay,
Like
okay.
it's a little bit of everything.
Have you collabed with anyone in Chicago?
Yeah, bro. There's this guy whose name is Alex Padilla.
Okay.
I released my first corrido song with him with a video too.
Okay.
But yeah, I've collabed with him. We have some collabs like pending right now that we're just talking.
Right.
But hopefully it happens, and if it happens, we'll make something dope for other people.
Who would you like to collab though? In Chicago and then outside, like just general.
In Chicago, I feel like that's a hard question because I feel like
There's a lot.
Great
Yeah.
composers in Chicago and great musicians too. But I feel like the guy from Le Mans,
I know. Yeah.
his voice I feel like is suited for like romantic songs, and I feel like if we do a romantic song, it will sound good as fuck, you know.
Well, yeah.
And also this guy named El Malo.
El Malo, yeah.
I feel like his voice and his type of like ambiente is suited for corridos.
Right.
So I feel like if we make a corrido together, I feel like
It'll hit.
come on, dope, yeah.
All right, dope. And what's like just in general that you would want to? Just a famous guy.
Tito.
Yeah,
I feel like he's a great artist, a great musician, and I also love the way he writes.
100%. He went 5 for 5 with Peso Pluma, bro, making all those hits, dude. Dang.
Yeah.
Now he's drugged up all the time. But no, but respect to him. He worked hard for it, bro.
Right.
But Brandon, is there anything like I didn't touch on topics that I missed, or is there a question you were hoping to ask you that I didn't ask?
No, bro. I think you pretty much asked all the questions.
All right. Is there like one more song you want to play, or is one?
Yeah, bro. I'll show y'all a preview.
Yeah.
A preview of the songs coming out. Las morras son de calidad, unas güeritas pero bien fresas con esa cinturita que a mí me encanta. Ellas saben que son mi debilidad. Les encanta mi presencia, conmigo brillan solas como estrella. Lo mueven y mueven con reggaetón, se prenden a solas, me bailan cuando yo quiera. Si ahora tenemos pa' gastar es porque la vida no les ha sabido rajar. Me juzgan de loco pero saben poco de este sueño que vamos para alcanzar. Con los compas me verán vestidos a la moda, nos pa' pantallar en el putero con las babies tronando ligas. Si ahora tenemos es porque a la vida le echamos ganas.
Dude,
Right there, bro.
Dude, you know what just remind me? I hate to compare, but like, dude, that was dope. And Into the Patrones.
Yeah.
Like you just had like it's just like you have more of a clear voice than him, but literally that's just the first thing that popped in my head, bro. That was dope, bro.
Yeah,
You wrote those lyrics yourself.
I wrote it, yeah.
Damn. Again, that's what we're gonna see like soon, right?
Soon, bro, yeah.
Damn, bro. Yo, that was lit. That was low-key lit.
Yeah, thank you.
And there's no song with it, so you're having already mixed. You're gonna have a music video too for it, no?
For we already recorded the song.
Okay.
Fully. We recorded the video. I'm just waiting on the guys to like edit the video and put it all together.
Okay.
But the last thing we're just waiting for is the video.
Damn. Okay, bro. Was Brandon like, bro? I appreciate your time here then, and playing the two bangers, bro. Low key, like.
Appreciate it, man.
God dang. Okay. Was Brandon? thank you so much for hopping on, bro. I mean, just like say your socials, all your social medias, también your YouTube, everything too. I don't know if you sell your feet, tell them too.
También, ¿verdad? No, no, but in Instagram, ahí para que me busquen Brandon Mora _ official. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Brandon Mora. And then just stay tuned for more music.